We're back.
We are back. Good to see you, mate.
Good. You alright?
How have you been?
Man, I'm good. I'm all Love is Blind out.
I know. Back-to-back Love is Blind seasons.
I know, but mate, this year... What do you think? It's great, right? This is mad. This year is crazy. This season is the craziest season I've seen.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. It's just messy. Usually you get one or two characters in a season, right?
Yeah.
There's just a bit all over the place.
Yeah,
It seems
definitely.
like every single person.
Everyone, what is going on? This season is mad. I'm watching it like, what is going on? Like, crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so messy.
You know, I will say at the start I was a bit disillusioned with it. I was like, oh, it's bad for the franchise, things like that. But now after watching like this first episode, I'm like, I'm kind of looking forward to watching the next batch just to see what happens.
Yeah, I know,
No
crazy.
idea.
What? So, I mean, the pods are actually wild, weren't they?
Yeah.
I can't believe like people were ghosting each other.
Mate, yeah. Ghosting, who is it? Is it Anna?
Anna and Blake, is it?
Anna and Blake. Just
What?
vanished.
Hang on a minute. Like, just not showing up to the pod. Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like, we don't know the full context. Okay, like, we're just gonna say that. But I just think if it is as simple as like you've just not turned up to the date, I think that's so disrespectful.
100% it is.
There's no reason why you can't just go into that pod and just be like, listen, my head's not in it.
Yeah.
I can't proceed with this. It's been amazing getting to know you. I don't want to waste your time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But see if you got a connection with someone else, but that's not me, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to exit. That's a decent thing to do. But I guess we don't know until they come out and say, this is what happened. I guess we don't know.
Yeah.
But by the looks of it, they've just not shown up to the date and they've just left the other person to go into the date fully expecting to see the other person.
I know, that's the thing. It's like that person woke up that morning,
Yeah.
right, expecting the person still to be there, walked into the date, it'd been booked in, scheduled in.
And tumbleweed. Tumbleweed. Do you know what I mean?
The only way that is kind of acceptable if there's some kind of family emergency where you've been rushed to hospital and you have to leave there and then.
Yeah, at that point. Yeah, and you can't wait, because maybe the date was like right at the end of the day. It might be like, right, your date's at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it could be like 9 o'clock in the morning, and like they've got to wait around the lounge all day long for that one date.
Yeah.
But even then, we don't know. I guess we don't know. Maybe production, because maybe they were thinking, I can't wait. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I personally would have waited. I wouldn't have just done that.
Yeah, you may
but we
as
don't
well.
know.
Because you've scheduled those 2 weeks in the pods off work, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So if you're leaving after 8 days, you may as well stay a ninth day.
Maybe they were like, maybe they had like a shepherd's pie that was going off in the fridge, and they were like, back home,
and they left the oven on.
Yeah, but they were proper looking forward to that shepherd's pie. Right? So they were like, oh, do you know what? Like, I bought that in Walmart last week, and like it had like an expiry date of like best before like next week, and they're like, shit, like.
It's like fiance or shepherd's pie. Like,
well, there we go.
I know what I'm getting with shepherd's pie. If you see the guys in the other side of the pod, it's like, well.
Yeah, that's funny.
Shepherd's pie, safe
right? Well, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Another thing that surprised me about the pods, the conversations about intimacy.
Mate, what is going on? Right, okay, so first of all, right, that is, right, what? Some of them are like, some of the things they're going on about is
very
like
descriptive.
Well, too much in it.
Yeah.
It is just too much.
It's like a 50 Shades of Grey novel.
I'm watching it in disbelief thinking like, what is going on? Like, listen, like, I get it, some people are more open or like they're more like, they feel more comfortable discussing things like that. But I ain't gonna lie, like if I'm in the pod and like someone's saying to me like, you know, talking about, I'm sure they were talking about like about like
a lot,
yeah. And I'm just like, what? I wouldn't be. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't feel comfortable.
I agree. That made me feel so uncomfortable because I would feel pressured to then reciprocate that conversation.
I felt that with Casey and
Patrick.
Yeah. I felt like Casey was proper going in, and Patrick was just like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun. But like, real, and it's like she was like, I want to climb you.
Yeah.
I want to get on top of you.
And then,
and he's like, wow, yeah, nice. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, this is just, he's obviously like, I thought it came across like he was a bit uncomfortable with that.
Now, wasn't Sparkle Megan doing the same thing?
Sparkle Megan.
kissing in the certain areas down there.
She loves that combo.
But that surprised me because, I don't know, for me it's like, your family are going to watch this show. And you have to expect that this is going to be shown.
Yeah. Yeah, she loves that chat, you can tell. But so does he though. He likes
that chat.
Yeah. I think Nick, he comes out with some very sort of controversial comments. And I don't know. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he says.
No.
But also, I think that he seems good with his words. Okay, so he was he had a couple of girls like kind of like he was chatting to, and both of them liked him. But he also comes across as very sexual as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it's weird because from my experience, like that wasn't kind of like something that we all discussed and wanted to kind of chat about, but they seem to all be sort of content on.
Yeah, I remember in our season there is a day where you kind of can talk about.
Each day is there's a structure to it. So like, today is physical intimacy. Tomorrow could be sort of future sort of work-life balance and whatever, and like it kind of like guides you towards what you want to talk about. So we could see like, okay, they're on their intimacy day. They're on the. So that was quite very, very evident. Yeah. But still, you don't have to follow that if you don't want. You don't feel comfortable. But obviously, they felt comfortable. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, because I remember the dates I had on that day. All of them were like, "Nope, I'm not doing this." I'm like, "Good, agreed."
Yeah, same. And I didn't want to talk about that either.
There's no way.
But do you know when Nick goes back to the lounge?
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, I'm engaged. And like Brendan was like sat there.
I know.
Do you know what? Like he says he didn't see him. We can only trust his account. But there's something inside me that says like maybe, I don't know, I might be wrong.
I don't trust this guy. He said the same thing to 3 different women.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I love you, I love you."
He's telling everyone he loves them.
Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, you're the only girl I've told that to." I'm like, really? You said that twice before to do.
Yeah.
So I think that is what I don't like, because he knows. I mean, you like to think he's got the awareness to know what he's doing, unless he's just forgotten his last date.
Yeah, because he tells Kate that he loves her as well, doesn't he? Oh, I think he like blindsided her a little bit.
Yeah, of course he did.
That was just like, it was just sort of like out of nowhere. I think like. He told her he loved her, I'm sure, like one day, and then the next episode it was kind of like...
Yeah, and then he said the same thing to Annie. And he's like, "Oh, I've not told anyone else." It's like, dude, come on. So Ali and Anton, what do you think about those two?
They seem to get on, aren't they?
Yeah.
They get on.
Ali, what do you think about Ali?
Yeah, she's nice. No, she is, she's beautiful.
I look at those two, right? And I personally think they are probably one of the strongest, just because the rest are so bad.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think they're strong.
The others make them look great.
Yeah.
I think... I don't know. I don't think so, you know. I can see cracks there. Like, I really can. Yeah.
And she mentioned the engagement ring being... She wants at least 10k on the engagement ring.
Yeah, at least 10k, yeah. And also... Yeah,
but that's irrelevant now.
He was like 5k. Yeah. He's like, 5k's enough. Yeah. And she was like, well, yeah, this is the person I'm getting married to. Yeah. Yeah. And then also, she mentions on the preview for the next block of episodes. I mean, we don't really have much to go off then, because they've obviously part of the journey, but I feel like they've not been shown as much, maybe because they didn't have as much sort of like issues and things. They might have been a bit more plain sailing, but also on the preview for the next block of episodes. She mentioned something like, "Are you going to make enough money to provide for me and give me Botox or something?"
Yeah.
Maybe, but that could be just a joke.
Maybe. And then she also talked about how she doesn't really clean up after herself.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get angry at that. I'd find that funny. I'd be like, okay, I don't get it. I'm quite content. Like cleaning up after someone.
That wouldn't be a deal.
No, it doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me.
Clean up after Nick.
I get it. Some people, I 100% get it. Like some people, are like, no, like you messy bastard. Like clean up after yourself. Yeah. But for me, like, I'm not bothered because that's the type of person I am. I want to like do things for my partner. I want to cook her food. I want to tidy up after her. I want to like run her a bath and shit. So I like that. I find it quite funny. Like she leaves it a mess, and I'm like, because it's for me. It's like, all right, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing, because we do those things anyway for ourselves. So next to dish.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and if you love someone, but I think that I can understand why that can grate on some people, like in a relationship and stuff. But yeah, and like. It's like that little comment like, oh, are you going to provide enough? Are you going to be able to earn enough to provide for me in the Botox? If she is serious saying that, fair enough. Like, if that's what she wants, that's absolutely fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that. But it's just, personally, like, for me, like, I wouldn't be happy with that. If you're being serious, I can't just be like...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe she was doing tongue-in-cheek.
100%. Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, interesting to see how those two get on, I think.
So, Khadija and Edmund. Right, Edmund is wild, isn't he? He's wild. Crazy. That bloke is mad. Wild.
I remember. I think he announced before the season that he eats his own bogies, doesn't he?
Does he? Is that what he said? I love him, mate. I really like him.
He's a character.
I really like him. I like him. Like, he's my favourite.
Yeah. He's funny. He makes me laugh.
He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
I think he's wild. I don't know. I think being in a room with him, like, or imagine being stuck in a car with him or something, or a van for a long period of time. Like, I think it'd drive me insane. But I do really like him. He's my favourite. Like, I do really like him. And I like Khadija as well.
Yeah. I think he might be too much of her.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a bit too much for her, but I really like her. Go on.
When he was running at the reveal, he did really high legs.
Oh, do you know what? I've got something to... Right, whilst we're talking about the reveal, I can't believe some of these blokes, after their reveal, like, they're just turning round.
I know.
And walking off. What's it? Anton?
Did I know?
He was more interested in pouring another bottle of Prosecco.
I saw that.
It's like, hang on a minute.
And
like,
she was
I'd be turning round, like, heart and that,
until
and like blowing a kiss. On my face, like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm like. Like, what? And like, these blokes are just like, just turning off and then walking off, and the girls are turning around at the door to wave, and the bloke's already gone.
I felt for them then.
I felt tight for Ali when that happened, but and also there was someone else, I can't remember who it was, but the same. No. But he was like full of energy.
He was full of energy.
Yeah, and I think then she realised, oh shit, this is what I've got myself into.
Yeah.
But I really like her as well. But they had an interesting conversation, didn't they, at the bedtime?
Yeah.
When obviously everyone else had been intimate and they hadn't.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like, what do you think? Like, can you see his side or?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of up to her.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I think... I don't know if I should say this or not.
Come on.
I mean, okay, on our season... Did we talk about that with the guys? That intimacy?
No.
I don't think we did we?
No, we didn't. No.
So, I mean, there's never any pressure there. Anyway, all that's irrelevant. And with Nick, I was like, yeah, just take as long as we need.
Yeah.
Like, there's never any...
What I think the issue is there with is you shouldn't base your relationship on the speed that somebody else's is going. Yeah. And just maybe because they've sort of explored their relationship on a deeper level doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with your relationship.
Yeah.
And I think he is a very intelligent man. And I understand how he feels, because he loves his girl and like... But at the end of the day, like, you just have to take it for what it is and be like, this is our journey, and we take it at the pace that we need to, and we don't need to be influenced by anybody else.
Yeah.
And I think if she put it across that way, maybe it would have prevented sort of the reaction that he had.
Yeah.
Because I think he was just thinking too deep into it, because she said, okay, I've had like one night stands in the past and stuff, and then he was like, well, hang on a minute, so you can sleep with a man for one night, like, you don't know him, you slept with him once, but you won't do with me, somebody who's going to spend their life with you. I don't agree with that, but I can sort of understand how his brain's working. Yeah. And equally, like, I know what she's saying. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it should just be at the wrong pace. Yeah, exactly that. I can, he's associating that to, like, either her not liking him. Yeah. I also think there's another factor in here that she may or may not have told him. If there were no cameras around
and it wasn't broadcast internationally, she may be a bit more open physically.
Of course,
yeah. But because this is going to get streamed all over the world,
yeah.
family and friends are going to watch this.
Yeah.
They're openly talking about intimacy.
Yeah.
Something that I shut down on the show.
Yeah,
I said to Nick and I, got a connection, that's it.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't have to go, we're sleeping together. You have to go into details with your family.
And actually, do you know what? Like, even if they had been intimate, like, when the cameras are off at night time, like, I'd say, like, listen, like, I think there's things that we can kind of keep between ourselves. It doesn't need to be sort of broadcasted.
Yeah.
And probably that's something that I would say doesn't need to be broadcasted. At the end of the day, like, it's got no interest in anybody else's life. Like, so. You know what I mean?
And she might say, listen, I'm going to wait until the wedding day because after the wedding day, the cameras are off and we're free. Like, I don't want to do anything before then because a whole can of worms could open, like you see in other couples.
100%. And I get where she's coming from. Like, she's saying she wants to wait, she wants to make it special. Like, it's kind of like, I like him though. I think he's a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
I think he's very expressive, and I don't think he's like afraid. I don't think he's like one to hold back on expressing himself.
Yeah.
That was a funny conversation when she was like, you know, if a man's got his hand on me, like, what are you gonna do? And he's like, it was very funny, wasn't it?
It was good. I was
she just wasn't getting what she wanted. No. Like, she wanted him to be like, I'm getting in an headlock. I'm getting in an headlock. Get your hand off my missus.
And you know what? And every time he's saying it, it's like, well, I can't fault him. I know that's not what she wanted to hear, but it's like, well, yeah, he shouldn't really.
He's very honest, and that was nice what he said. He said, "I don't care if it's a 6'5" man or a guy in a wheelchair."
Yeah,
you know, it's like, yeah, you've got a point. You are spot on. Like, yeah. Do you know what? I really like them too.
Yeah, I
really like them too. They're my favourite couple.
Yeah.
I really like them.
Yeah.
And I really hope they work.
Yeah. I do. I just hope that bed scene hasn't derailed a lot. I do like how open he is with his emotions.
But that's it. It. I don't think it's anything deeper than the fact that he's really emotional and open about his feelings.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
And I also think obviously he's had a difficult childhood, difficult upbringing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's done any personal work behind the scenes or not. I don't think he mentions that. But he doesn't bottle it up.
No, he definitely doesn't bottle it up.
Oh.
No.
So next up, Joe and Madison.
Joe Madison. I don't know how I feel about these two. Again,
I was okay with them until I think the mix a bit.
Do you know what? I like her. I do like her. I really like her. And I think she's been very open. The mixer was wild. The mixer was wild.
So yeah, after obviously Joe leaves the mixer early.
So he said to her, "Don't come with me." She was prepared to go back with him. She was like, "I'll come back with you," and he was like, "No, you stay here." And she was like, "But I can come back with you," and he was like, "No, I want you to stay here." The guy was just moving weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so he might have felt bad about her coming back with him, right? Because he might have wanted her to stay and enjoy herself. But I've learnt this in the past. It's like he's taken away the opportunity there for her to go with him, build a bond, and like look after him and do something nice for him. You know what I mean? Because he was an absolute mess.
He was a mess.
And she got him water.
I'm sure he's gonna look back at that and like,
yeah,
you know, be a bit like ashamed by it. Yeah. He has to. Like, when she got back to the apartment, and it was just crazy to watch.
You know, I actually felt a bit concerned. I thought they're gonna have to call a medic.
I bet the production were thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, that's so difficult for her, like, because she was just trying, and if maybe he was just drunk, and I don't know. You know, when you were younger, like, I mean, I don't drink, obviously, but I know, like, certainly, like, I had a few drinks when I was a kid. Well, not a kid, but when I was a bit younger. And, like, you'd go out and somebody would say, "Oh, you've had too many drinks." And go, "I'm not drunk." It's like, maybe it was like that. Maybe he was just denying the fact he'd had a few drinks.
Yeah.
And because he maybe felt a little bit embarrassed about how he sort of came across at the mixer and stuff. I don't know, but I'm sure he asked her about 5 times, like, "Where have you been?" and stuff.
Yeah.
So it must have been infuriating for her.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just crazy. That was a very, very, very strange scene. Like,
and she said she got freaked out by it. And to be honest, I was getting freaked out.
I'm not surprised she got freaked out by it.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, the girl's got like issues with her vision. She's like stumbling around in the dark trying to get him drinks and stuff. I feel like,
and the other thing as well is, she's known him in the flesh for about 2 days at this point, right?
Yeah.
She's sharing a bed with the guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who he is, where he is, what she's wearing.
No.
What he's been doing all day, what she's been doing all day.
Yeah.
And now they're going to get left alone in a room together. That would freak me. I'm like, I don't know this guy. He doesn't know who he is. Anything can happen now. She'd feel unsafe. I'd feel pretty unsafe. So that's like another thing. I'm like, obviously I think it is just the alcohol. But
it was strange, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird moves. Yeah, weird moves. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about them two.
No, it'd be interesting to see how it
looks as though she's more into it than he is, but that's just my sort of viewer's opinion.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I feel sorry for her, but we will see. But it certainly looks like, I mean, obviously fast forward, just based off the previews we've seen, it kind of looks like she's at the wedding day and he's nowhere to be seen, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen a scene of him storming off as well.
Yeah, he does. He's like, before he gets ready, I think he just leaves. I don't know if he comes back.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, by sort of like judging by like how this series is panning out already, it kind of wouldn't be a surprise if Buddy no one made it. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about them too. I'm sitting on the fence with them. I really like her. I think he's a nice bloke, but I just think he's just moving weird at the minute.
Yeah. So next up, we've got Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan.
Well, who was she dating? She was dating someone in the pods.
Yeah, she was in. Well, initially, so she had Blake.
But Blake ghosted.
Yeah, so Blake was dating Anna and Sparkle Megan.
All these names of...
Yeah. Anna randomly disappeared one day. Then Blake disappeared because Anna was number one.
Yeah, that's it.
So then Sparkle Megan was like, well, Blake's disappeared on me. But she still had Mike and Jordan.
And she picked Jordan.
She picked Jordan.
Yeah, because he was like, kind of like, I'm surprised was he not saying like...
Because he's saying Jordan's completely different to him. And I think he is.
Yeah, that's it,
Mike seems very like money-driven, corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jordan's a bit more kind of family, sort of his kid and that.
Yeah.
Which is cute, like, you know, like that's not
like
that.
More playful, not serious.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like them both. I liked them both, but I'm glad she went for him, I guess, because she went for what she doesn't normally go for, she said. And so she was outside her comfort zone. And yeah,
I am as well.
Do you know what also I like on the reveal? Like, he was like, straight away, he was like, obviously he met her and sat down with her, and then he had pictures of his son. I think that was cute.
That was nice.
I think that was cute. That was cute.
Yeah, I mean, those two so far seem okay too. I mean, the mixer was a little bit tense.
Yeah, the mixer was a bit, again, was because there was drink involved. I mean, I think everyone was getting a bit pissed off with him, to be honest. Like, I think everyone was kind of like getting a bit, he was winding everyone up a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just a few comments and stuff, and yeah,
I think he was getting very drunk.
I think Megan was getting a bit pissed off.
Yeah.
But they've got chemistry. Certainly got chemistry. She's very forward.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
And she was saying he's the best she's ever had. Which is interesting. So, I mean, there is, like you say, there's chemistry there.
There's definitely chemistry there.
My concern is, you see a preview where they go and look around a house, and he's like, way too much money to spend
she's
on a house.
it's like $2 million or something.
And she's like, well, not really.
So, Nick and Annie, do you know what? They seem to be plain sailing. Are they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, more plain sailing than I thought they'd be, because I thought the chaos in the pods, and Nick obviously liking 2 or 3 different people, I thought they'd be more trouble once they met. And I was wondering if she would be attracted, because in her head, she said he's a mountain man.
Didn't she say, oh yeah, he's got, in my head, he's wearing like boots and rigger boots and
long
like
hair
and a big beard.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's a luxury watch dealer.
Seller. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
What was she expecting?
Yeah. So she's expecting a mountain man, and didn't get a mountain man. So I thought there might be an issue there.
She said that she was very attracted to him though. Their reveal, like, she's full on. You can tell she likes him. Yeah. You can tell she likes him. She's like very, very, very complimentary.
Yeah. I was watching that closely to see. And
she likes him a lot.
Yeah.
She likes him a lot. They seem to be getting on. The only thing I'm concerned about is like the mixer now. Obviously, I think there's going to be a bit of confrontation, because he's been telling somebody else the same sort of things, like the same sort of spiel, and I think that will unravel a bit of shit.
I don't think they'll make it to the wedding day.
I think there's going to be complications.
Yeah, so I think at the mixer, when Kate comes back, she'll tell Annie that Nick said, all this stuff. And all this stuff. And
the same stuff. And she's going to be like, hang on a minute, I've heard this before. Yeah, that was in my day.
Yeah. And well, Nick said he hasn't told that anybody else apart from Annie. And here's Kate coming along.
I think this bloke's like telling people what they want to hear.
Exactly. So I think that's
I think he's going to shoot himself in the foot. But we'll see. We will see.
Yeah. And then last but not least, the sixth couple that finished pretty quickly. Well, we think it's finished.
We think it's finished.
Patrick still thinks it's engaged.
Patrick's still, Patrick's like still waiting for it.
Bless him. Casey and Patrick.
Casey and Patrick. Right, listen, I just think... Right, okay, so first of all, she's gone to the real... She's all over it. She's all over him, yeah. She's kissing him and stuff. She's hands on his head. It comes across as if she likes him, yeah? I think so.
I think
agreed.
So. Yeah.
He definitely likes her. Like you can tell, he definitely likes her. But you could tell as soon as it said like hotel. You know when it came up that scene, I knew straight away. This is not. This is not what happens. I'm like something's going down. Yeah. Something's going down here. Yeah. And then obviously she sat there. You're just thinking, oh no. It's just you know what? Right. I don't think there's anything wrong with her sort of going back to the hotel, because between the reveal and going away, there's a period of time where you kind of left. You got your own space, and you've got maybe 2, 3, 4 days or something where you kind of like downtime, and you don't see your partner. Yeah. So she might have had that time to sort of overthink and think about things and be like, okay, I don't think it's for me, and I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. No. Yeah. And like, let's just say like he wasn't her type. That's fine. I think, you know, she can't like, sort of overcome that. It's love is blind, we know that, but it still has to be a physical attraction. And if she felt like that wasn't the case, and that's fine. That is certainly how it comes across, particularly when we see in like the scene from production when she's going, she's saying, you know, I'm sure she says something like he's not usual type, and she can't give him like her all, like what somebody else could give. Yeah. That seems very evident there that like she's not fully attracted to him. That's how it comes across. But then when she's with him, it's like it's nothing to do with that. I still want to pursue it with you, like outside this journey. Yeah. Like I just need to go home. I really need to go home. I need to go home. It's kind of like a bit of a conflict. I think, or maybe a cop out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think I agree. Then that is she's well within the right to say I'm not attracted to you.
100%. There's nothing wrong saying that. It's love is blind at the end of the day, and like it's not about that. We know it's not, but there has to be a level of attraction there. And like he's good looking. He's a very good looking man. Yeah. Like, but he can't be everyone's cup of tea. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the only this is the first time she's ever done Love is Blind, right? So it's the first time she's ever been in a situation where she's made a emotional connection with someone behind her wall, doesn't know what they look like. My only grievance I have is that she's telling production in private.
Yeah, one thing, something different,
and then leading him on.
Yeah.
So he's thinking they're still. He's thinking
they're still together. He's thinking, like he said on his interview after, he was like, "Well, I think that we're still together.
Yeah, we're taking it slow.
We're taking it slow." It's like, well, that's not what the viewers are seeing.
Yeah.
And that's very unfair.
Yeah, it's not production they're hearing from Casey. Casey's not being open up front with him, and she should be open up front. Yeah. And say, listen, maybe the physical attraction isn't there. It's a really horrible thing, tough thing to hear, but for me, it's better to do that and say, right, before we go any further and before anything else builds up the next 2-3 weeks, that's not there for me and I can't do it anymore. Not just be like, oh, I'm going to go home and, oh, what's your number? I'll text you. Oh, I've got Instagram.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, what's your number? Oh, I can't give you my number. Yeah, you can. You can get a pen and write your number down. Yeah, I thought that was so weird. Like,
find me on Instagram.
What's your number? He's like, how do I get in touch with you? Well, just tell production. Oh, listen, like, give me Patrick's number. Yeah. And Patrick, I know, but I know I'll ask Patrick, can she have your number? He'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think like she's making excuses. I'm so sorry, Casey, like, but it's true.
I'm fascinated to see how it unfolds. Now, whether she'll just full on ghost him and we'll never see her again in the whole experiment, or she'll come back into the mix.
I don't think she's coming back. Do you know what else is wrong with it? What's wrong as well is how she was like in the pod. She was saying like, oh, and this isn't like I'm not bashing Casey at all. Like, at all. Like we can all sort of do the journey however we want. But she was like, yeah, I got approached for another dating show beforehand, and my ex-boyfriend was telling me to go for it, which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if that's what she wants to... I mean, obviously there is something wrong with that. I think that's weird.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with her saying that.
Yeah.
Like, she could just be saying, listen to how weird this is. Yeah. Like, my ex wanted me to do it. But then, like, I'm sure she said something like, my ex knows that I'm going on this. And, like, and I gave him, like, I'm sure she said something like, I gave him an opportunity to say, like, whether he... I don't know, like... Did she not say something like that?
Yeah, she did. And, as far as I'm aware, she said, like...
I gave him, like, an ultimatum kind of thing. Like, I'm going on the show.
Yeah.
If I go on it, that's it, we're done.
Yeah.
And if not, then kind of I'm still there.
Yeah.
Is that...
I can't remember exactly.
I'm sure it's something like that. I might be totally wrong.
Yeah.
But I just think it's strange. And, like, Patrick must have been sat there thinking, like, this is, like... This is not what I want to hear.
No,
do you know what I mean?
No, exactly. So then, that's all the couples then, isn't it?
I just don't know. It's just a messy season.
Predictions, right? What we saying? Who's going to get to the wedding day, and who, if anyone, will get married?
Anton and Ali. I like them both. I don't think they're going to get married. I think they're going to make it to the wedding day.
Yeah.
And I think Anton might say no.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
I think Anton will say no. I think he'll go first.
I think he likes her a lot. Yeah. I think he likes her a lot, but I just think he might say no.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah, I think they'll stay engaged, maybe try and make it work, and then it might fizzle out. So Joe and Madison, we obviously know they make it to the wedding day.
Nah, they ain't making it, mate.
I don't. They're not getting married.
Madison would go for it, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think Joe's no.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think if Joe's running off on the day itself, then he probably shouldn't be saying yes anyway.
Yes, I agree.
Sparkle, Megan and Jordan.
Sparkle, Megan and Jordan. I think no. I don't think anyone's making it. Yeah? I think no. I think...
There's not enough to say
Megan,
yes.
I think Megan might say no. Jordan maybe
true.
yes.
Yeah, that's good. I'd go with that.
Unless my opinion changes over the next block of episodes, that's what I think.
Yeah. There's not enough to say yes.
No, I agree. So, Khadija and Edmund. I've got an opinion on this one, but I'm going to let you go first.
I'm thinking they'll make it to the wedding day. I think that she might say no.
And what do you reckon he's going to say?
I think he would say yes.
Yes, I agree totally. I think he's a yes. Edmund's a yes, Khadijah's a no. Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what I think.
Oh, it's getting messy.
We have no idea, by the way.
Yeah, we have no idea.
No idea.
Finally, Nick and Annie.
Yeah, I think the Nixer might be the undoing.
Yeah, so do I. I think that's where Nick gets rumbled.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So the before wedding days, we think.
I don't think anyone's getting married. I think it's going to be the first time in Love Is Blind history and no one gets married. I do think that. They're all going to be on Perfect Match next year. All on Perfect Match, season 4. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree. There's not enough to say yes at the minute. Right, time now for Q&As. Coming from the lovely viewers. Thank you very much for sending those in. Please do send them in. Keep coming.
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question from Emma. Was Joe's Mexico behaviour a red flag, or was it a reality TV overhype?
I think it depends on the person. Would it be a red flag for me? Probably not.
Okay.
Would it be a red flag?
No, I don't think it's a red flag.
Because I've been drunk.
I think it's too early to be a red flag. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like. You'd have it there in your memory bank, and you'd be like, okay. Then the next time it happened again, then it'd kind of be like, right, and then you'd probably talk about it. Oh, that happened last time. Like you got drunk to the point where you couldn't remember anything, and if it happens again, then it's a red flag.
Yeah. I agree. If it's a pattern,
yes. Yeah, it's a pattern. Yeah, that's what I think.
Because I've been drunk before, well, a few times, so I could be a bit of a hypocrite. This question's come in from Amy.
Oh,
Do you think...
Thanks, Amy.
Thanks, Amy. Do you think that Meghan may regret her decision going for Jordan when she meets Mike at the mixer?
Oh, well, depends how they're getting on. They seem to be getting on really well, but they are totally different. I don't think she'll regret a decision. She'll probably go. She went with her heart. She may be attracted to him. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to someone. I say, oh, they're very attractive, but I feel like she'd probably think she's made the right decision.
Yeah. I don't know. Her head might get turned.
Oh, do you reckon?
Head's gonna get turned. I think Meghan's head might get turned.
Oh. Do you reckon she'll be do you reckon she'll want to give him penis tickles?
Because you said that Mike is personality-wise more her type.
Yeah.
But we'll just see whether the physical...
We'll have to see. It's a good question. Thanks for that, Sarah. I like that question. Good question. Question here from Kiara. Do you think Anna really left the pods with anxiety, connection, overload, or something deeper?
There's got to be something more.
Do you reckon?
I don't know. Well, there could be anxiety, which is why she might have just left and never come back. But you'd think she may have just slept and calmed down a bit and been okay.
Yeah, I think she should have gone in and spoke to Patrick.
Yeah.
Is it Patrick? Is Patrick?
Yeah, Patrick. Yeah.
Do you reckon if she continued through the journey, do you reckon her and Patrick would have made it?
Yeah.
I think so. I think Patrick would have gone for her over Kaysa.
I agree. And he says at the mixer, when he sees her, I was going to propose to you.
Oh, there we go then. Juicy.
Can't wait for the next Bachelor episodes.
I know. Oh, but it's been a fun episode.
It's been good.
It's been good. Good to be back, yeah.
So we'll be covering the next Bachelor episodes that drop on Wednesday.
Yes.
And I can't wait.
I know, it's going to be good. It's actually a very good season. I enjoy it. Everyone's slagging it off, but I think it is very good. I'm enjoying it. I like the messiness.
Yeah.
Give us a messy season, and then next season can be like all lovey-dovey again.
Yeah, and next season we have 5 weddings and 5 marriages.
That's the one.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers.
See you later. Bye-bye.